We talked in a previous tutorial about working with pictures, individual pictures. In this tutorial we're going to talk about working with photo galleries and slideshows. What's the difference between them? So let's get rid of this individual picture. Let's change the size of this heading or this column so we have more room. And let's put a photo gallery in here. Now the difference between a photo and a photo gallery is the number of pictures. A single photo from the basic has one picture. In the multimedia section under elements, the photo gallery, you can have many pictures, and the total number is up to you. So I'm going to go to pictures, and I'm going to just pick a couple here. I know these are smaller, and so if I want these 4 pictures, I would highlight them, hit open or enter, and it's going to upload the files. Down here it's telling me each one is uploading. As they are complete, you'll see them appearing on the page. So we uploaded 4 pictures into our gallery. Once it's uploaded, we can edit this. Again, put your cursor over it and click on it. You can now edit it and manipulate it in many different ways. First of all, you can move the order of your pictures around in the gallery. Second, you can put captions on each one if you would like. Alright, let's put a caption here. This is breakfast, save, and waffles, save. Now notice those captions don't show up underneath. The reason, I'll show you here why in a second. They'll show up when you actually view the slideshow. You can also edit this by changing the number of columns. Let's say I only want 2 columns. That looks a little bit nicer on this page. I can change the spacing in between. So there's no spacing there. Let's keep it at small. Or I can change the border. I can have no border. See, now none of those pictures have a border around them. Or I can put one back on, a thicker border or a thin border. I'll always click on it to edit it. If I want to crop it, if I want them all to be the same shape, I can set them to be a square. That gives them all the same shape, but then it cuts off some of the image. That's just a decision you have to make whether or not that's what you want to do. Now they're all the same shape rectangle wise. Alright? So that is a photo gallery. There's an advanced setting with spacing above and below. And now let's look at a slideshow. A slideshow also lets you have multiple elements, but it does it in a different way. Let's put it above here. Simple slideshow, 1 picture at a time, thumbnails on bottom, numbers on bottom, etc. Let's choose the thumbnails on bottom. Hit continue. Now I have to upload the photos. I'm going to upload the same 4 that I had before. Tells me down below that it's uploading them by rescanning, they're complete, etc. And now in this dialog box I see the pictures that are present in the slideshow. Once again, once they're uploaded, I can change the order of them, I can caption them, I can link them. So from this slideshow, let's say these 4 pictures represented 4 pages on my website. I could link to those pages. Now right now I only have 1 other page, but if I had a full website I'd have multiple pages, and each of those 4 pages could be linked to a separate one. So this one, the link is now active, etc. Or I can delete them, or I can add more. If I'm happy with it, I hit save. And now notice I have a slideshow, and if I hit play, it automatically goes through those pictures and it shows those pictures at the bottom according to the controls up here, and right now they're set to advance every 5 seconds. Alright, so once again I can edit it. I'm going to pause it. I can edit it by clicking on it, and when I do I get my editing toolbar. I can change the style of navigation to numbers. Now I've got numbers below instead of pictures, or none. The picture itself, one at a time, advances. Go back to thumbnails. I can change the location of the navigation. Let's say I want them on the left. Can change the transition style. So instead of fade, this time they're going to slide across. Alright, here comes the next one. Sliding instead. Pause that. Autoplay is off right now. I can turn that on so that when this page loads, it automatically starts scrolling. And show controls. These are talking about the pause and the play. I always keep those active because I personally, when I get to a page, I don't like things moving around, so I like to be able to pause it if I so desire. And then the advanced section lets you play with, you can start it at random, or it can always start in the same place at the beginning. The speed of the scrolling. You can have a caption below. You can change the aspect ratio, spacing above and spacing below. Alright, now let's publish these and see what they look like. And which reminds me, just because you make changes in the editing area of Weebly does not mean that those changes will show up. They only show up after you publish. So now it's published, I can click on my link and I can go see those changes. Alright, so here is my photo gallery, and up above it is the slideshow that I set to advance automatically. I can pause it. Now I can advance at my own pace if I want to. Here's another picture and another. Now the photo gallery, when I click on it, it's going to open up in this pop-out, and now I can advance image 1 of 4, image 2 of 4, etc. And remember, we put captions on those first two. Here's where the captions show up. So I put breakfast on that one, waffles on that one, and these images do not have any captions on them. Alright, so working with slideshows and photo galleries. Add some nice visual elements to your pages.